Okay, guys. Hello. Today we're gonna try to work out our sheets and put everything on one sheet and actually use more common title block size. This one is 32 by 30 by 42. So we're gonna try to do a different one. So the first thing that we need to do is this, right? So we're gonna go into our project browser and you're gonna scroll down into this section that's called Sheets. And Revit now for every sheet, okay, automatically has placement for level one. So we need to erase level one. On sheet 102 is level two. So delete the content, right? And then on the following ones, A2, 201 are the exterior elevations, right? Like the north elevation, south elevation, and so, right? So if we open those, you're gonna see those elevations there. So delete the content that is already placed for us, right? This one is for us, like a gift from Revit to automize, right, our project. But guess what? It's not what we need, right? Because we want to put everything on one sheet, right? So okay. So now that we clean all the drawings there, we're gonna go to sheets. We're gonna create a new one, and right away it's gonna show us this new sheet, the dialog box, and we're gonna choose this one that is the most common one, the 24 by 36. But you see a different measurements because that's how Revit prints on the printable area, basically, right? So that's what is showing us there. So we're gonna say okay, and now this one, just hover over the title block, and you're gonna notice that now it says D size 22 by 34. Okay, so then here is where the magic happens because you bring your level one and you bring it closer, right? You drag it in, click and drag it, and then you got this, but it brings everything, right? Then here you're not able to crop it, right? So let me show you guys the trick, right? And everything happens here on the side plan. This is the primary setup on the side plan. Go to the side plan, right? Here we need to check if the scope box, right, is set up to none. If it's set up to none, you're gonna be able to select the box, and then you can shrink all this. Okay, before you shrink more, because if I shrink here or a little bit more, I'm gonna make the elevation to disappear. Got it? Okay, so uh, what I'm gonna ask you guys to do is to get the elevation symbols, right, and then bring them closer to the project. Okay, and find out by clicking on the symbol, right, where the visual range is. So I need to get this one here, right? So we're gonna move now the symbol again. There we go. And we need to check where the view range is. Okay, let's check this one. The view range is there. So what I mean is when you bring this one closer, more likely the line is going to be displaced. So we need to bring it up closer here, away from the house, right? This one here, I need to bring the line, the symbol, sorry, the symbol closer. So I need to bring the symbol, but the line is going to be here, right? If I leave it here, guys, this west elevation is going to look like a section. We don't want this. We don't want this. So we need to get this one and bring the line here. Okay, and the last one, the south elevation, just bring this one closer to the project and always click on the symbol so you can check where, right, the view range line is set up. Got it? There we go. So then on our sheet, right, we can select the viewport and we need to go to the scope box, right? Find out the scope box and put this one from over view overall to none, apply it, and then you're going to be able to click on this, double click on the viewport, click, and the first time you're going to see those little arrows. So just move one of them and then you're going to be able to crop the view. Okay, now it's going to be able to activate this. So I'm going to go and crop this and crop this one and crop this one and crop this one as well. Right, double click to deactivate the viewport. This is your title. This is your title. Bring your title, click and drag it. Okay, to shrink this line, click on the viewport. You're going to see a little dot at the end. Okay, click it and drag it. Okay, now your graphic scale and the north arrow, you can just grab them, right, with the activated viewport. Sorry, you need to double click inside to activate the viewport. Now you can grab items and you can bring them closer here. Got it? Okay. This section is given by Revit, so you can delete it if you want. Okay, you can delete it. Okay, double click outside the drafting area here, and then you can just bring your level 1 here. Got it? Now let's try to do it on level 2. So click and drag level 2, right? Okay, here select the viewport, go to the scope box, change it to none, apply it, right? Double click on the viewport, select the line, move that little arrow a little bit below is the scope box basically, and then also crop, right? Crop your views. I don't know if you noticed, but my elevation disappear because of the way I'm cutting things, but I'm going to bring it back. Okay, I'm going to bring it back in a little bit, and it's because I cut a little bit more than where my line is, so I'm going to have to bring this one here and my symbol closer, and then I can crop the view this way. If I crop a little bit, right, if I crop over that line, it's gonna make me this symbol to disappear. Okay, here we go. Double click. Oh, sorry. Yes, double click outside. Bring the title, right? Click on the viewport, shrink the line, and double click and bring this one. Revit with that witness line is telling you that those two views are aligned. And last one, let's do an elevation. So let's click on the south elevation, drag that one in. Like I said, it's going to be that huge, right? Double click on the viewport, go to the scope box, change the scope box, right? From overview overall to none, apply it, right? And then, okay, shrink this, and then we can crop the view. Okay, we can crop the view. We only need the house for now. Okay, so crop it here and also crop it on the bottom. Okay. Okay, double click outside, move the title, click on the viewport. Okay, click on the dot, click and drag it. Drag this one in. This one, Revit is going to tell you that belongs to the south elevation with that witness line there, right? And I can start bringing the other drawing. So I can grab all this with my arrow keys. I can move those up, right? Okay, I can double click. I can select the section. I can bring the symbol closer. I can bring the elevation symbol as well closer. Okay, just make sure that the line doesn't go inside the house. Okay, and we got them. We are getting our sheet. Now we need to bring the other elevation. So basically the information is kind of like repetitive. Okay, thank you so much. Rincon BIM Consulting. Like and subscribe.